Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn. Happy to be with you. And, CD, as we get this thing going, give the folks at home something to keep their eye on.
The running game for both teams, because I think this is going to be an old-fashioned, old-school type of a game. Physical, who wins up front, who runs the ball the best and controls the clock, they will come out the victor.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken short. And he'll take it back to about the 19. Yard line.
First down 10 at their own 19-yard line.
They'll start here with Jackson. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Vick to throw it. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And they will rally and stop him short of the first down. They get him to the ground at the 26. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first.
And the first down, Chiefs.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They'll try the left side. Peyton, and he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Check the out, check the out, check the out. Fresno. Check it back. 66, pull it, high. Kill. Turn up. Kill.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 2nd and 7, Vick nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Keith Bullock just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
3rd
and long for Vick. He's going to launch this thing way downfield into a double team, and it's intercepted. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And they'll go on the ground. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 37-yard line.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
And they'll run it here. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs.
26 Mike. 26 Mike.
Play action. It's Jackson. And he's got a noon one. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs.
I got it.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Watch twist.
They'll run on 1st down. Jackson. And he's going to be met at about the 43. A gain of 3, 2nd down. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. On 2nd down now, Peyton. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Hey. You got 3.
On 3rd down, Peyton. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4.
Well, it didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Now Jackson. He completes it to Julio Jones. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a 1st down, 49ers.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
On 1st down, it's Jackson. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play. Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Patrick Willis. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
On 2nd and 11 now. Vick, and a little floater there is incomplete. Six-time Pro Bowler Calvin Johnson, the intended target. And it's third down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Here goes Vick on fourth down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Walter Payton, the intended receiver.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. From the 27, Jackson. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. A great effort there. 27 yards as his guys are on the board first here tonight. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And the man out of the backfield gets in for the score. And the kick here is good with a penalty flag down as well, and they may have run into him after the kick went away. Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. This will be taken very short. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Ready? 50, Mike, 50. Yeah, let's get that ball here. Let's get that ball right here. Okay, switch the field, switch it. 50, 50. I'm here all day. I'm here all day.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for the great one, Jerry Rice. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
On the ready. 43 for Mike. 43 for Mike, boy. 43. Check, 43.
To throw again. Vick. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Watch the curl. Watch the curl. Mike.
From the gun, Vick. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. And the 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
43 for Mike, boy. 43. Check, 43. Check pass. Check pass.
They will indeed go for it. Vick. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Check, 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 check. Tight dog. Heavy. Go.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. This is caught. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
They'll try and run for it with Bo. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. This will be taken short.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A big play there in the final seconds of the first half as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7.
14, Chiefs 7.
Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play.
He's got a man, complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separate.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line.
Second and 12 at the 33-yard line.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Jackson. Going to air it out deep for Gronkowski. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, 49ers. Rob Gronkowski, 67 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game being on second half no matter what. Whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
This will be taken very short.
Let's go!
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger. But no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing. And try and get back to where you were to start the half.
They run again with Jackson. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Here's Michael Vick. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up fourth down. Now let's see. Yeah, the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. They'll try and throw for it here. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ryan Shazier. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Now Jackson on first down. That's caught by Jackson. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson to the goal line, but it's incomplete. George Kittle, the receiver that he was looking for. And it's third and short. They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. On third down, here's Bo. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
Well, 3 scores in this game. I think that deserves some type of a broad gesture. I know in hockey, that's called a hat trick, and people throw their hats out on the ice. What about us? What can we do for this guy?
Well, if I'm his teammates, I'm buying him a little steak dinner tonight, right? At least a skirt steak, probably a filet.
Oh, you're going big. I like that.
Yeah, I mean, skirt at minimum, filet at maximum.
You can't give the guy a skirt steak his first 3 times. There you go.
10 ounce, 16 ounce.
Porterhouse.
Fine. Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. This will be taken short. And they will be backed up deep as they'll have to start the drive from the 6-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
And what is going on here? Are they serious? First down, and they're in punt formation. The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. 31 yards on the punt there. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Man, I got you. 22, jet, bomber. 22, jet, bomber. Echo.
Throwing is Jackson. Flush to his right. He's going to take a shot right. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Quincy Enunwa. 33 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And a nice job there on special teams as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
On 1st and 10, here's Vick. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Vick. Well, he cannot get away. Down goes Vick.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session. Oh, and now Vick throwing another interception. Picked off by Deion Sanders. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. Jackson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A gain of 10 and a 49er 1st down.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the 3rd quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the 2nd half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you're worried about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Walter Payton taking it in. And the Niners take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And that will extend this big lead.
Niners 42, Chiefs 7.
Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working so much. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. To throw, Vick. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Patrick Willis able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Now here's Vick. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. Here's Vick. He's going to look deep down the field. That's caught at the 25. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So a slight improvement in field position, you might say, from inside their own 10 to this as they come up on 1st down. Oh, he fakes the spike. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Cre'Von LeBlanc with a pick. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. And into the end zone, a pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be taken very short. And some good coverage there by the kick team as they'll bring him down at the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Ready. 15 line. 15. Okay.
Back to it after the pick 6. Vick. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 36 yards on the play.
Cookies the mark. Get that quarterback at all costs.
A first down throw coming for Vick. That's complete to his running back, Peyton. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough. To throw again on second down. Vick, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Keith Bullock, his second sack of the night. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Now a desperation throw deep down. And now here is another interception. Picked off by the former USC man, Taylor Mays. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. After the interception, here's Jackson dancing to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Champ Bailey. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side...